Hello, hello. How are you guys? You're catching me just walking in from um, uh, charging up my phone and sitting by the fire and also making some color buddies. What do you think of that? I'm Lori LaRose. Happy Monday. Happy November, I think. Did we have November 1st be already on Friday? Yes, we did. I figured so. We already had cocktails. Perhaps because I was drinking cocktails, or AKA tea. Anyways, how are y'all? Hi, Vicky. How are you, hon? How are you feeling? Hopefully everybody had a really lovely weekend. I did. My daughter, my littlest, came home. So I am from Rocky Mountain House, Alberta, Canada, and she came home to put winter tires on her car. So she stores her tires. She's going to uni, and she stores her tires obviously here. It's a great excuse to come home and visit Mama before the snow flies. So I am not going to do a snow flying card right now. We actually have. Oh, that's interesting. Sorry, I'm stamping, and I left the stamp on there for a long time. Plus, there was some water on it, so we're gonna see a couple different variations of this. So I was busy. I saw. Okay, so many things going on. Hi, Ellie. How you doing, hon? So tomorrow, I'm going to show you a couple of the stamp sets that become available on the online exclusive, as well as they showed us the couple. So I don't know how many people did, and I didn't pay attention, but how many people did the creativity? I think it was done creativity for everyone. Okay, that's my stamp group. Everybody in the whole world was on that. No, Stampin' Up did something. I don't know what it was called actually, but the World Card Making Day basically, and so you could go on. So I don't know how many people noticed or were aware of or saw or however you'd say that, but they are making up 24. They're about 4x6. It's all in a pad. You get, so as a watercolor pencil girl, I'm a little bit sad that they're using the current watercolor colors. I was kind of hoping there'd be add-ons, because a couple other times where they threw in, they did only just minis, which weren't super great, but at least they were variations. So say for instance, I think there was Blackberry Bliss, and I'm going to pretend old olive, pretend that isn't one of the colors in the current kits. And it was really nice because there was a couple little extra add-ons. I'm 96% positive that all of the colors, but they're full. So the kit is going to be like 2/3 of a pack of watercolor crayons, and then this coloring color book. I believe we can cut that out, probably be able to trim it up a little tiny bit, or buy the bases, the 4x6 bases, and do the memory more making. And of course, with our new catalog, I probably won't find it quite as quick as I could. But anyways, basically that's a new kit. Not sure of the prices until they get announced. Probably that one's around 30 would be my guess. No stamp set though, so maybe more like 25. And then they have the most beautiful 4 frames. And I thought somebody had done it, so you can kind of go peek on Kylie Bertrucci's, however you say her last name, over in Australia, because it was already released over there. And they are going to be really pretty. I just thought they had taken the flower pot ones, the plants, and so the frames are a little bit thicker than the other one, and I just think they're going to be really, really pretty. I'm going to put you down because I am working on some Stampin' Color Buddies. I'll do this later. There are 4x6 not cases, packages of stamps. That's what I'm trying to say. Hi, Keisha. Did I already say that out loud? Okay, here we go. I'm going to pop you down here. And, oi, get you in here. Sorry, I don't know why I have to grunt to get you in here, but I did. So I am stamping the car. So today on our leaders video, they showed us, no, it was on demonstrator. So as a demonstrator, we have a Facebook group, and they were showing some sneak peeks of the new catalog that's going to be released in January to June. I think January to May, basically. So I'm just busy stamping. So this little car, so they talked about something called Color Buddies. So when you're 2-step stamping, which this one is, I'll get the stamp set for you so you see what I'm doing, other than the cutest car in the whole world. So this becomes available tomorrow to be able to stamp, and I'm super excited about it. because it's a car. I will cut one out. You'll see how close, well, you can sort of see can you see this beside it? So yes, if you have snow flurries in your world right now, One of a Kind is a very cute little set. And it's super affordable. Like, I want to say it's like $38 maybe, because Keisha, you use cherry cobbler? Who are you? The dies are just this little sweet little tiny thing. And I used both pieces of it. The white is the outside, and then this is the snowflake. So you can layer, I didn't, but you can layer the snowflake on top of there as well. And this one looks very much smaller, but it's just that it's tucked in underneath, and a different color makes it look, surprisingly, I'm surprised the pink didn't. This was a technique that I used for our ABCs that we doing on Thursday mornings at 10. It was the baby wipe, it's for B, right? Baby wipe technique. And I made my own stamp pad to stamp the nice solid image on that one. So if you're in snowy weather, there you go. That's your One of a Kind for you today. And a little commercial for my Thursdays that you should come and join us on Thursdays. Today, they were showcasing a new little set that's coming up. I'm not sure how much we're allowed to say or not say, so I'll sort of be quiet, but it's an underwater scene. Let's go with that. It is not the current coming up tomorrow. Everybody's waiting for this guy, I think. Look at a little log, little fish. These are the cutest little otters ever. My daughter was like, "Whoa, I'm so happy you got those, Mom." Me too. So those are becoming available tomorrow. You can buy them starting like basically midnight here in Canada. Let me know if you'd like them. I do place my orders early so that you don't run out. Okay, so they talked about, though, because of this other underwater thing, it was two-step stamping. And so they were like, we've got color buddies, and they shared a little thing. So I am working with some color buddies. What I am working with right now is always, what did I just throw on the ground? Maybe nothing. Friday nights we do, sorry, I'm looking for some stuff, and that's what's making me talk about cocktails and cards, and that some of the girls play drinking games when I'm disorganized, of how many times I've become disorganized. So I have a little spoon somewhere around here, or a dauber sometimes. I'm gonna grab here's a little, no, that's not a good dauber. Hang on, I just gotta grab a little dauber here. Our ink pads are especially juicy, and this is a Distinctive. They're no longer calling them that. Hi, Audrey. How you doing? But the bottom line is that's what they are. They have a lot of detail on these photopolymer sets. So if you daub, I have heard, it takes out some of the ink. We'll see how that works. I'm going to do a little tiny thing and see if this works, what it works like. I'm going to put it right on the edge here and see. Okay, I have to say I'm a spoon girl. Hold on, I'm going to show you this hack. It's worth waiting for. Wait 1 second. When I'm running to the kitchen for a spoon, do you guys all hear me go pong, 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 pong like an elephant? Or am I like a ballerina? You can put it in the comments. Ballerina, Lori. Of course you're a ballerina. Okay, so spoon. No ink comes off basically, but I'm just pushing the ink off the surface, and then you get a nicer image because all the ink doesn't pool into all of these little, you can clearly see on here that there's 4,000 million spots where the ink can go, and we just want it to go on the surface and not all squish all in. This still might be juicy, for goodness sakes. Okay, so this is Lost Lagoon, and I stamped it in Pretty Peacock already, and I'm going to line it all up. So I got started. I did a couple for you, but I thought I would do a whole little series here. Of course, it's harder to do at the slight angle I'm doing. And then we'll stick it on here. And there is a little bit of texture. Nice. Okay. And then I was going to do... did I lose my colors? Yes, I did. Lost Lagoon. Oh, poop. Okay, there's not a big poop, but... So I put Pool Party. I paired that with a Blueberry Bushel, which it looks nice. I am gonna do it with this one too. So I've been a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator for 22 years. And so I have many old, so if you ever see me attacking a stamp pad online, like I am right now, it's because these are felt versus the foam pads. They're older. They're the originals that I started with. I'll show you my very original because it's right here. This is a very original one, 22 years ago. In September, I got Rose Red and Garden Green, my first 2 stamp sets, and I waited until October to sign up to get the brand new. And then 15 years later, I think it was, they needed to, or yeah, I think it was about 15 years later, they needed to throw away the molds from making these guys. And so they changed up the pad altogether. No, I'm wrong. There are foam pads inside of this make, and then they changed the whole thing. That's right. So I have 4 different kinds of ink pads. Yeah. Okay. So these are buddies that are, oh, that's really pretty. So this is Lost Lagoon and Pool Party. This one, I wanted it actually to be Balmy Blue, but I wasn't paying attention. I was like too excited to get on here. I was kind of hurry-scurrying. But with a blueberry, because I stamped 2 blueberries. Did I? Yes, I did. So I'm going to do an azure on there. We'll see how pretty that is. And then I'm going to do a pecan, because I love pecan. And then I have navy. And I'm going to do, oh, Misty Moonlight, I think will be really pretty. So we'll have so many cars to work with. We won't know what to do with ourselves. Oh, this is one of those crazy ones again. So there again, I'm just going to take the spoon, and you can see. So I'm being careful that I don't catch an edge, obviously. But I'm just pushing down. And almost as fast as I push it down, it kind of comes right back up, right? But you can see the change of color there. And I think almost... I think you can almost, but not quite, correct it with, like just restamping it. Okay, what did I say I was doing this with? Blueberry Bushel and Azure. And you just line it up. So it's definitely a 2-step. Or you can color it with your blends. Hi, Betty. How you doing? Hi, Marlene. How are you? So then we did B for Baby Wipe. And C for chalk. And, oh my goodness, I didn't have it clean. Huh, well that's a little sad. This guy's looking a little rusty. Okay, that's not a perfect example. I'm not sure why I didn't have it clean. Maybe I didn't clean it, period. That's possible. I might have been excited and not having cleaned it. It might have looked kind of half clean. Okay, pecan. I was thinking maybe it was just watered, but... Oh, you know what? I know what it is. I used this little tiny bit of a dauber, and it had the other color ink on it. So no more using the dauber. I was thinking there wasn't that much ink on it, so it wouldn't make a difference. That's totally what it is. Boo. So this one looks kind of dry, so we're going to go for it. Yeah, it's not bad. Okay, so this is espresso and pecan. So this little car is available now. Look how cute it is. It's really a classic wedding guy. You can do a streamer, cans. This is for a little window. I'm guessing that would do that in Balmy Blue or such. And kind of curious. Guess I should have looked a little bit at some people's things, what people are doing around the outside. So there's a stamp for the windows. And then this guy for the tires. That was a stretch by me. Okay, so this is, oh, navy. I wanted to do Misty Moonlight. Okay, last one, and then we'll move on to making a card. I think it's kind of fun to see all these colors. So these are called Color Buddies or Dynamic Duos, and they just automatically go together nicely. They go together like ram-a-lam-a-lam-a-lam-a-ding-ding-dong. Okay, so that one actually did have a fair amount because it's actually even coming off onto the spoon. So you don't waste ink, really. The little tiny bit that's off is less than something that would go on to an ink, to a stamp when you're ink and Stampin' Up. Stampin' Up. Okay, here we go. Oh, here we go. So I don't know why, but this color wants to leave its photopolymer quite quickly. Oh, okay, I actually literally lifted that a little tiny bit. We'll see how that works. I like the idea of those little things. Now, those I'm just going to have to color. And would I color them red, I wonder? Curious. Curious minds want to know. One of the dies is the bumper, and so I'm going to go ahead and put the little bumper on. Each one basically just so you can see. And so I think, although I could color the black quite nicely, I'm going to go ahead and stamp that quite quickly with my little black, if I can find it really easy. So I did a class yesterday, a custom class. I have another one next week, and I'm stamping with the kids tomorrow. So I'm using this card template. I should have that card somewhere right here. And hang on. So we were working away with that. Where's my card that I just was going to show you guys? I thought this was super cute, and I love the way I use this. So I love this set. The fall card cups. More than autumn, I think it's called, and it definitely is more than autumn. You can pull it in as a Christmas card. I did a little bit of masking so that I could put these little sweet guys on the cup, and this little template is what I'm going to use for the kids cards. And I'm going to just cut a little piece of white so the kids can just stamp right onto a white layer, or if they want a fussy cut after they color it themselves, they can as well. That is one card. If you guys are coming on Monday, Vicky's organizing a class here at my house. And if you haven't heard from her, but you're like, hey, I'd like to come do that, you give me a quick shout. I have room for a couple more people. Pretty sure. I have to double check with her what she's been up to. And we'll go from there. So this is going to be the little tire. And I saw another hack months and months ago that using a slightly larger, you have to be careful when you're picking up your ink, but using a slightly larger stamp pad lets you see exactly better. How's that for English? You can see where you are. If you use a little tiny stamp block, you can't see quite as well. And this is amazing. Look at me just going to town here. Okay, I will say I picked up a little tiny edge there, so I'm just going to keep that tidy because I don't want to have a little duff. So that is one. I'm not sure if I'm going to get to use this one, but maybe. Oop, look at it. I'm really sloughing it off now. Aren't those sweet? This is cute, hey? Do you guys like this set? Can you imagine some ways you would use it? How would you use this set? Definitely 16th birthday. You can make a little gift card holder and give a little, I guess they don't have, my dad gave me when I was going off to university, God bless him, he gave me a Shell credit card because the gas companies used to have their own credit cards. And I know at Christmas time he said, you know, honey, I gave you the card so you could fill up with gas, you know. And I was like, well, I actually hardly ever did. And I said a few times I was driving other people, so they would also give me gas money. So I said, you know, I wasn't just going to pocket the gas money. So bless him. Anyways, okay. So the reason I made all of these, if you're just popping on here right now and you're thinking, what are you going to do with that? I wanted to just show you the idea that I saw today that I loved of Color Buddies. And since this is already a 2-step, I thought, well, I'll do it this way and then I'll have all sorts. So this one, sadly, I blew. I was supposed to have this be, he looks cute, but I do think he looks better with the Lost Lagoon and the pool party. He was supposed to be balmy blue. So I will do another one down the road. But I do think this is kind of fun. So now I'm going to finish off these guys because I'm so happy with the way the tires worked. I'll throw on these windows. The only one that I'm not super keen on is using the pool party in the pool party windows. But let's see what the pool party looks like. think, did I clean that? Yes, I did. I'm going to try and keep some things together here. And there is no way I put my pool party away. Oh, there it is. And we'll just take a little peek here. And go here. Ugh. I just peeked it on there, Marlene. I'm pretty sure you're talking to Betty that you're going to call her later, hey? So this is the pool party. Nicely for me, the pool party is my felt one, so I don't have to fuss a lot. And then I can just lay this on here, and it'll make the window. Yay! This would also be good in Balmy Blue. So Keisha, I know you have this one. What are you doing with the window around? What are you doing there? Are you just going to leave it white? Oh, okay. I blew it, but that was the one. I am not going to do it on this one. I think what I'll do on this one. Oh, that looks awesome. I'm going to grab my Wink Stella, except that I've lost it. Big surprise. The reason I lost it, do you guys know? Because I have it in my blend somewhere. No, I don't. I just plain out and out lost it. Do you know what? At this time of year, it's always a good idea to have a second one right handy. Oh, this one's not. We used to have a gold one, and oh my goodness sakes. Here we go, though. I'm sure I have another one. Anyways, it's always a good idea to have several Wink Stellas around, so I'll get a new one here. When you get your Wink Stella, this is a good little hack for you. You either need to read the instructions or pay attention to people. You'll be like, mine's not working. And it's not. It's like, what? You're right. Do you want to know how it works? I can help you. You pull this up. You unscrew it. And you take this little black guy off. You'll never need it again, so you can literally throw it in the garbage unless you're a crafter extraordinaire. You turn this back on, and boom, you have your Wink Stella. So you need to just get it started down the little tubes here. So I'm just squishing a little tiny bit, hoping that it comes down online, live, and in color. Oh, here it comes. I can see it. Oh, that's what I didn't want it to do. I don't want it to just come roaring out. So I'm just going to Wink Stella the window. Wow. I don't know why I'm holding this so funny. For you to be able to see, so you're not just seeing the back of my hands. Oh, and I apologize right now for my, my crazy... Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with this. Look at how pretty it is. Can you guys see that? Oh, okay, now I'm squirreling. Yeah, you can. Ah, it's so pretty. It's like a little river of Stella. It's a river of Stella. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. Okay, I'm going to put it here. I honestly am sitting here thinking, what can I do with that? And I'm wondering, can I put it on the whole car? This car is kind of destroyed anyway, so I'm going to put it all over this car. Because a car should be shimmery, right? Yeah. Yes, I'm a wiener head. There's no two mistakings that. Okay, so that's really pretty. Let's continue with the rest of these guys. It's working for the rest of them. Now, I asked... Oh, that one probably not either. Okay, I did it really, really light. Good. All right, so that's snazzy. And then I'm going to guess that I would add a little, probably the poppy. I think I have strawberry sweet sorbet here. I can do it here and see what we think of it. That's not pure enough to me, so... My other reds are across the way, so I'll deal with those after. But I'm going to cut a couple of these guys out, and we'll make a little card with this now. So, question for you. Which card do you want me to work with now, like basically? I lost my bumper, so I'll be sticking the bumper on. So, again, if you're just coming on, these are the buddies. Peacock and Lagoon and Pool Party. This one you can't hardly tell, I don't think, but it's grape and fresh freesia, blueberry bushel, and Azure. This one's a mistake. It was supposed to be Roman blue. Espresso and pecan. I have a visiting fly. Oh, now I don't. And I quite like the blue one as well. Are you guys saying what color I should do? Hi, Amy. How are ya? Carol joined us. I'm just wondering if Keisha said I just do some slanted lines with light pool, party, or balmy blue on that thing. So you're making it like it's okay. I'm going to actually grab a little tiny bit. I agree with that one, and then I kind of like the idea of doing. You know how it would probably have like black rubber around it? So I'm not going to do black, but I think I'm going to do smoky slate. Oh, it's already 8:30. What the heck? We better get motoring, you guys. I have an idea to do one as a Christmas with some stuff, but light black. And then I'm going to do just a light smoky slate just to add a little tiny bit of color around it. And I'll start with this one that might be a bad mistake anyways. Oh, maybe I want it a little bit darker than that, hey? Oh, I kind of like that too. I'm going to go light black and see what that's like. I'm going to go light black on this guy. Ah, you want to try and stay straight. Ah, don't rush. And anytime you can, it's always a good idea to turn your paper what's best for you. Oh my gosh, I just butchered that. I do like the black on that one. I think I'm going to go light on that one. And has anybody said what color I should work with to make the whole card? I'm going to do light smoky slate on this guy. I do feel like, to some degree, the faster you do this, but not fast, but don't overthink how fine this silly line is and how very long it is. You're in better shape. Just kind of going to try dark smoky slate. Do I have dark smoky slate in here? Yes, here it is. You know what? Granite might also work on this one. And then I know Keisha said that she used, I definitely think you need to use something here though. She used these guys, this guy here, the Silver Effects on the bumper. So again, I love this card. I'm going to do this guy on here. I'm going to guess that she must have, geez, I never thought about it. I don't know if she did it solid. And she might have done it black. And I'll just pull in my little aqua painter. I'm just going to smooth it out. Oh, doesn't work if I don't do that. So this is Metallic Enamel Effects in the silver. And I would like to try and keep the lines. The little thin layer that I had is actually setting. So I've got a little ridge, which I'm not thrilled about. So just FYI, do not talk while you're doing it. And work in small area, like do the one bumper and then the second. It is sort of a little bit water-based, so it will, when you're working with not just a black outline of the car, it will smear that a little tiny bit. But there's the little bumper. That's cool, hey? I think you guys can see the effect there. So again, the ridge, you wouldn't necessarily, I'm okay with it there. Again, this was my goof up one anyway, so we're okay. And otherwise, a great bumper. Super cool. This should get washed fairly quickly because the effects, the whole point of them is they dry. I just used the gray on a pretty card. I posted on the stamp a card a day. I mean, oh, okay. This one I posted actually with the cool colors. I did this one in a different color combination with poppy, two-tone poppy piece of paper. And I did a whole bunch of gold metallic effects on there. It was sold and it was a last, as I totally would smudge it. It was solid, I think. Okay, Nadine, hello. All right, nobody is saying what color to use. Fine, you guys. I'll just use my own color. What am I making here? I'm going to make, what do I have? Okay, let's think here. Gotta finish this card off, baby. Oh, I gotta show a card. I got mail. Well, it wasn't actually happy mail. It was happy, I'm happy to see you mail. Little Miss Keisha's niece, Tori, gave me this beautiful card. I love it. So fun. And so that is my little card that I promised to show you guys last week. I got it unpacked, so there we go. Okay. Do I have some trees so that I can finish this idea that I have? Do I have trees? I have, oh, how I have trees. Oh, maybe I do. I don't think this will work though. This is the crazy decorative trees. And I did make a card with that as well on the weekend. And we also used the fabulous skates. I'm wondering if did something with that, but I don't think so. Okay. Hang on. Christmas trees that don't look. This is quite a realistic car, I think. So we kind of need a realistic tree. Just looking. I don't have any Christmas trees. Okay, here we go. Oh, maybe. I found this guy, and I think he might work okay. Is he going to be giant? Can I use this little one? Probably. Okay. So this guy has a whole bunch of matting that we're supposed to do. No, I don't think they did fall off, actually. I think they bogged me down. Is that what you're saying? They didn't fall off. They took a licking and kept on ticking, but they didn't bog me down either, if that's what you're saying. Because it could have. There's enough of them. Okay, I'm going to stamp this guy in. I love shaded spruce, so I'm going to stamp it in shaded spruce. This is a very fun Frosted Forest. It is also an online exclusive, I'm pretty sure. And it is, what am I trying to say? It has masks to add extra colors to it, and quite pretty when it is. Oh, did you see that ugly fly? How gross. I'm sorry, you guys. Ah! I told you I had a fly visiting, and I killed him with... Fortunately, I don't think there's any bug guts on here. Gross. Sorry about that, you guys. Ah! Did that startle any of you? Ah! Okay, just me, maybe. Okay. Ah! Okay. I think I'm the only one really freaked out. Okay, here we go. Here's a little Christmas tree. So cute. He does need to have a little something extra though, doesn't he? So it looks like he's a two-step stamp, but he's not, if that makes sense. He does have extra shading that we can use. So, geez, you guys are getting it all tonight. Today. Enduring Beauty is not what we want. That is, so there are now 3 different sets of these masking ideas. There's this one, Enduring Beauty, and Beautiful Something. And they're all beautiful. Enduring Beauty. Okay, yeah. So this is Enduring Beauty, and then there's a rose. And the rose is my favorite of the 2 flowers. And then the forest is the other one. Where's my rose? I'm not sure where the rose is here. Oh. Here, Layers of Beauty. Aptly named Layers of Beauty. That one, oh, that one's beautiful. Okay, so put that guy back. Okay, so this is the forest. And you're supposed to do all 3 layers. I don't know if you ever ink them actually. Oh, and then you do, all right, we're just gonna do a couple extra layers. I'm just gonna throw this on here. We'll add a little tiny bit of green. And the cool thing is, I think I can even just use the same shaded spruce and it'll still look good because it's a lighter color. So starting off and coming on, it'll just fill him out a little tiny bit because he just needs a little fill. He needs a little extra. Oh, okay, I'm wrong. I need to do another one. I was like, I don't know why I thought that was going to be enough. This is where you definitely want to use your buddies, and you could keep adding colors to it. So pretty. I'm not lining this up perfectly. Oh, and you know what? Remember I did this the last time too. I think I did have the right numbers. There, you want to have it the right way. Here's my fullest one. This is the one I wanted all along. Da, 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 da. All right, now we're cooking. Love it. Nice. And I'll, it also has cutting stuff, whatever those are called, dyes. Thinking of you and how you strengthen my life. No beauty shines brighter than that of a good heart. Lovely. Okay, so I am going to, wowzer, says Susan as she's just popping on here. I'm showing all of the buddies, all the different color combinations that was released here. So I'm thinking, I'm going to just cut this guy out slightly at least. If I can very easily find the dies where I'll cut it properly. Otherwise, I'll cut it rough for right now. And I'm just wondering, I was hoping that I might put him, oh, he's kind of tiny, but I'm wondering where I want to put him. I might put him on the, blue. Like I might make a serious card here. What the heck am I? All right, I'm going to cut this guy. So I'm going to run that through. And I have the dies here. So it's got a whole big die there. I could also cut the windows. I can't cut them out of there because they'll do that. All right. I can cut out, I can cut out something to make there. Oh, so I can put silver or something there. See? And then these are the lights. Oh. And then I think I'd want that to be a different color, but I want those guys maybe to be red. I'll cut out a little tiny piece of red one over there. Okay, here we go. Here we go, loop-de-loo. Here we go, loop-de-lie. Line this guy up. And you're like, you're not even anywhere near your machine, Lori. I know, but I knew I had some tape right here. How are you, Miss Susan? So I sent out some cards to several people for my, I decided I'd send out some cards for my Stampiversary, and some that are nowhere near creativity for everyone. Nobody will know ever. And they were like, so that totally touched. They're like, oh, because they had a couple people I hadn't heard. They hadn't heard from me for a long time, basically. So it was kind of fun getting the replies and the heartfelt feelings. Sending a card, never underestimate the value of sending a card to a friend, an aunt, a cousin, somebody you haven't talked to in a long time. They'll never be like, what's up with this person? Why are they calling me? They're just going to be like, oh, so happy. Okay, I'm going to put real red on here. I'm not positive about this little real red. Oh, here's a little strap of it. That's even better. Because they are brake lights, right? So I'm going to, just don't know about the other little piece. But, okay, here we go, loop-de-loo. And I think I pushed that off the wrong spot. Okay, so I'm just popping this through the dies. I have so many good ideas for the cards. I just have to make them. Okay. So cute. Oh. All right. Put that guy there. And where is this? Let's see really fast if I can find my forest. not completely. Sometimes I know I've just seen them while I was looking for something else, and I'm not feeling like I've seen this guy for. There he is. Okay, I'll show you why I knew I'd found him, and you'll be like, "What? Oh, Lori. Oh." Okay, I hope that he's good. No. I'm missing pieces of him. Wait. Stop. Wait a minute. Hold on. I did find a bunch of them, but I am 96% sure that he has another piece, because this is just the exciting outlines, and that's not what I want. I want the outline. I don't have the outline of him. Oh, rats. Okay, here I come. I'll quit mumbling over here. You're like, what are you talking about, Lori? I know. I'm confusing. I'll be right over there. Hang on. Well, I know what I must look for now. Okay. I was like, where's my card gone? I don't think this guy's way too big. And I'm not positive that it's going to work. I'm hoping. But anyways, we'll cut this out. So these guys have some fancy detailing that you can layer over top of the images, and that's all fine and dandy, but there should be an outline, and I'm missing the outline for the tall one, and just in the kit. I have started cleaning my craft room now, and so they're announcing our awards for various Stampin' Up! Demonstrators globally around the world. I don't know if you guys know, but Stampin' Up! Is in, are we in 9 countries, I think, right now. We were in Japan for several years. They tried really hard to make a great go of it in Japan. But just too many challenges. So several years ago, well, not so many, several. I think they stayed through like 2020 and then came away. But yeah, we just opened in Ireland, and we're in Belgium and Holland. Except they don't say Holland. I think they say Netherlands. And I don't know. I feel like these might be a little bit too red. They're quite large, actually. I do feel like that's where I do think that's where they're supposed to be, but they seem very large. I'm not going to do them. I do need something there, though. And then this tree. So as perfect as this is, I think, can I pretend it's strapped down? I think so. But it wouldn't actually be disappeared over the front. I gotta sit with that for a couple seconds, because he'd be squished. I'm trying to visualize what I'm doing here for reality. It's how you'd stick him. You'd actually stick him on like this is the problem, the biggest problem, right? But he is a little tree, but he might not ever look good, because he's probably supposed to be this way. Do you know what I mean? Like if this is the car, he's going to be sitting on the car like that, right? And so because of that, which makes me think of something really cool. All right, I might reverse gears. Okay. All right, so maybe I did this whole tree for nothing. Because all the other things that we've had, unless, I did see this being a trunk. So if I slit this, okay, I'm going to bring in, of course, I left all those guys over there. My bad guy over here. Hope you're having fun exploring with me. Hi, Margaret. So you don't necessarily get a nice, neat idea all packaged up with a bow, because you could put a bow on this and be like, this is your brand new car. Johnny, come on down. The price is right. Do you see the way I'm cutting with the scissors? That's crazy. You know that you're always just supposed to close gently and move, but on a strong, long breakaway, you need to, obviously. Okay. So what I'm thinking is, I'm going to cut this and be like, hopefully make this look like a truck. Kind of could look like an old-fashioned truck. And then this be in the window of the truck. That kind of works. So then I need a red one, obviously, for a whole Christmas idea. Yeah. So I'm going to do this up as a truck. I just need to change the back end a little tiny bit. It's stamped like this, so that's not, the color is one thing. But yeah, I'm going to have to see if I can just change this piece out just a smidgen and make it slightly more truck-like, but then that's totally, to me, my Christmas tree in a truck idea. Haha, cute. Okay, there's my Christmas tree. This little guy, what are we gonna do with this little guy? It's a good question. Keisha actually made a beautiful card using the larger piece of this frosted forest with this beautiful tree, and she had him in front of the tree. It was stunning. It's yellow, so I can't craft. I can't spell crafters though. Sorry, not can craft totally. Is for sure. For sure the way that is. And I am thinking, what can I do really fast? I live in a shoe. Can I add it to a card that I already have? Just stick it on here into the leaves. Oh, you know what? That's actually not horrible. I'd have to move the things around a little bit. And then pop this guy. Just have him on a bed of leaves. That's kind of cute. I'm teasing, not teasing totally. And then the other set that if you are in the island, or in a more rainy area, you could also, there's also a rainy day one that I'm actually going to show you really quick, because again, these guys all start coming up here right quick. Does that make sense? Yes. Do I have that set? I brought it over, I thought. So Otterly, Classic Wedding, and oh, I gotta show you this paper too. And this paper, we are pretty sure is gonna sell out like crazy. Very, 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 very cute. I'm gonna bring you up a little higher. Oh, I'm gonna move you around like crazy. So beautiful, this paper. Are you ready? Beautiful. So cute. All the pebbles. A whole story here. Beautiful orange calypso fish. More calypso fish with the whole dealie. And then these guys and their kids. Ah, so cute. So we are not expecting this paper to last. I'm not sure how many thousands and thousands and thousands they would have bought, but we are hoping they bought gazillion thousands. Look how cute this is. So you'll see, and probably have been seeing a fair amount of this, but this paper is super, super sweet. And if it lasts for a nanosecond, I will plan a class around a half a pack of it or something, or a pack of it, I guess. But anyways, go from there. Okay, so I think there's gifts as well. You could stick gifts on top of this. Well, there's not gifts on this one. You totally could put gifts on top of here. What other cards do I have handy? I can just, oh, again, like a graduation. Oh, that's cute. And some words. What are the words? I think they're all very wedding-like because it is. So cheers is okay, but the rest are very much, congratulations would work, but it is super tiny just for here. So we would probably want to bring in a cheers from somewhere else. And we could put a hello. 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 That one's hard to see on there. That's cute though, actually. I am cheating right now. You guys know that, right? Best friend Larry had a brother Harry. In 5 days, you know he's gonna marry. You guys are wondering why I'm singing that? Because I just found that. I'm looking for a big word like that. I actually really like that hello. I just need it to be darker. Here is another crazy card. I wonder if we can move this guy onto here. Oh yeah, that's cute too. So he is very, I think he's going to be very versatile. If you have this fabulous thing, which how could you not if you watch me ever, driving off into the sunset. Oh yeah. Oh, that's cool. Super fun. This is a super fun. So now you also see the size that it is. That's super cool. And then again, hello. So almost it would be goodbye. Don't be sad. Have a bon voyage you could have. I wish they'd have done some things like that. Where's my adventure ones? I do have Adventurous Sky. Nope. Do we have current adventurous ones? I'm not sure, but this one. Wishing you an adventurous can't quite see it, but wishing you an adventurous journey. So perfect. So depending on what you have in your world, you can turn this into all sorts of neat things. I'm going to do this. This is going to be my card for today. I'm going to totally cheat with a background all ready to go. All ready to rock and roll. Oh, this is fabulous. Hope your days are filled with fun and laughter. That's perfect. And I need a slightly different color. Okay. I just had some white here, but where did it all go? Come, little white paper. Is this real? This is. Okay, and I can zoom you back in a little tiny bit. Oh, maybe you have both. That's your challenge for tomorrow, Keisha. Keisha just wrote, oh, this is my, I'm not going to use that. That's my Wink Stella splash. I use this one. That's not good color. I'm going to put this with, I don't have navy, darn it. Oh, this is crazy to me, honestly. I actually used, oh, I do have navy. I actually used Misty Moonlight, but it's very dark on here. It didn't soften. I wonder what navy would look like, because I've actually been thinking this has been navy the whole time. There's a slim possibility that it's navy, but I don't think so. All right, I'm going to do this way because I think it'll work, maybe. Oh, no, I won't. This has to be this way for sure. And I'll just get that wishing. I don't know why it's not inking up. It's very weird to me. Okay, here we go. Do I have Misty even out here? That would tell me right quick if I did it or not. Jeez, it really looks navy to me. I think I had it out. Somebody see me stamp it? And then the journey. Okay, cut that out. And that'll be our card for today. So your teaching today was the buddies. Oh, that was so close. So this one I definitely have to redo, but anyways. Stampin' Buddies. No, Color Buddies. I don't think that's the right word. Dynamic Duos. Wishing you an adventurous journey. Dun, 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 dun. Riding off into the sunset. Sunset. Woo, that's hard to say. Da, 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 da. All right, there we go. That is my funness. So this guy looks great in many colors, and we can play with him. You're going to see me using him several more times, and he becomes available tonight at midnight. All right, there it is. Okay, guys, I'll let you go. Thank you so much for hanging out with me again another evening. I enjoy it. I love playing. I like showing you what I can come up with, how the stamp sets, how some of the new stuff works together, what some of the pieces do, and as always, go from there. All right, I will talk with you later, Gator. Have a great day, a great night, I mean, and enjoy your day tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow night live at 8. It'll be great. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.